Hello everyone and welcome back to Hole Digging Simulator. We're digging the biggest hole I can manage at the moment with this thing. This new excavator I bought is doing a great job in terms of like reaching a lot deeper than I was with the older one, and it keeps the little mobile wash plant here really full. There's actually points where I'm dumping dirt in here and I've actually got to slow down my digging because the wash plant just can't keep up with the volume that I'm trying to pass through it. So I've gotten a little more practice with the excavator. As you can see, I can dump the dirt in a little bit more consistently instead of getting horrible scoops and horrible dumps and stuff. But we're digging quite a hole here in search of the gold that's down below. Now, I still can't reach the very bottom with this excavator. Nope, I overfilled it. See? This is where I gotta slow down digging. I still can't reach the very bottom of this hole with this particular excavator. So, but looking over here, you can see I've made this hole significantly larger. I've got about 16 buckets worth of dirt, or I'm working on the 16th bucket anyway, with pay dirt. So once we have all this this one finished filling up, then I can do a cleanup. We'll get a whole bunch of gold to put in our pocket. We'll cash that in, and then I'd like to do some upgrading today and try to move into an actual wash plant instead of the mobile wash plant. Maybe get the front end loader so we can do some of that. And I just totally overfilled it again because I'm not paying attention. Fortunately, this dirt that's up here near the top doesn't have a high concentration of gold in it. It's kind of like the deeper stuff that's better. We're gonna kind of wait on that. So once I get this thing filled up, I'm at like, what, 29%, so we've got a little ways to go. But I'll get this thing filled up. That'll be our 16th full bucket. And then we'll go see just how much gold we can stack up all at once. It's gonna take a while to smelt it, though, unfortunately. So in case you're wondering, I did try to reach the gold at the bottom. I built a little shelf that I could sit my excavator on, so I could try to just dig the gold from the bottom and like dump it into the wash plant. I had about two problems. I mean, one, I couldn't really effectively get a flat platform in order for the excavator to sit on, which of course caused some problems. Which of course caused some problems in terms of like trying to reach. So I couldn't really get a good reach down into the bottom. And then even still, when I had to turn and try to put it in the wash plant to clean it up, it caused problems that way too. So I did try to tackle it, but in this game, like ramps and stuff don't really work too well. I did get to the bedrock over there, but all in here, there's still quite a bit of dirt that's on like sitting on top of the bedrock that if I could reach it, probably has some really good gold in it. But I just can't. I can't really get down to it. Building ramps and stuff in this game aren't terribly effective either. The vehicles don't drive on slopes very well, especially when those slopes are unnatural ones, like ones you had to create, as opposed to ones that were just already there. I bought one of these crazy carrying crate things so I can try to haul my stuff around a little bit easier. Make moving stuff from one place to another a little bit quicker also. So I'm going to clean up all the buckets of gold we have in here. Crate may overflow. It's put the safe up to 12 items in the crate. Well, I have 16. So I'm pretty sure we're past that. But we'll get all this gold cleaned up. We'll find out how much we ended up getting from these 16 buckets of gold. We're going to add that to the gold amount I got in terms of nuggets. So I have like 791 grams of nuggets that we got. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll just see how rich we are. And hopefully we have enough to be able to buy the first stage of stationary wash plant that we can establish over there and get that in place so we can kind of upgrade from the mobile wash plant we've been using. All right, the last bucket of gold has gone into the wave table. Took quite a bit longer than felt like it should have to get us all cleaned up. It's actually pretty dark out now. It's not like full nighttime yet, but it is getting dark. But we've got a decent amount of gold now, so we're sitting, 3,500 and climbing grams of gold, which is pretty sweet. That's going to make us a decent amount of change. 169 in that one. All right, so the one thing I've been finding about the old Arnold parcel is that the cleanups tend to be really consistent. It was really consistently between about 160 and about 205 grams per bucket of gold cleanup. So not bad. I mean, it has that going for it. I mean, we're not getting any of the like really huge scores. I don't think this particular claim has any like really crazy veins of gold in it, which I guess makes sense because it's just the starting one. And hopefully, as we move up to some of those later ones, we'll start to get some different types of like gold veins and stuff. I did have to do a couple of repairs while I was doing all the digging. I broke a fuel line. I don't recommend breaking the fuel nozzle. It cost me some fuel as it starts spraying out everywhere. I had it plugged into the excavator and the truck was sliding down a hill and it stretched the hose hook far enough that it broke it. So good for that. And then I also had to clean out or change the mobile wash plant jets. So I've got those here. Funny enough, it doesn't actually show them as being broken. There's no icon above it the way there is for other items, but I did get the alert when I was digging and cleaning stuff, so we had to change that out. And then this old filter. I'm going to see if I can sell these things just to get rid of them. If not, I'm hoping there's like a garbage dumpster or something I can stick them in. As long as we're going into town, we might as well take what little bit we have here in the magnetite trailer. It's only 4%, but if we can get enough of it built up here, then we can start to get some discounts and stuff at the blacksmith, which would be really handy. I'm thinking maybe like not even like discounted cost, but I'm more concerned about like having it processed faster because it takes a long time. Having to sit and wait on that thing really kind of sucks. So we're gonna take the we'll take the trailer with us. I'm gonna drop it at the factory where we have to empty it anyway. We'll just leave it there while we go into town. It's kind of a pain to haul the trailers and stuff around behind your truck. So it'd be better just to get rid of it. Over here is the area where we can sell some stuff off. I did sell off the old excavator and stuff here. And it looks like there's also a garbage bin here. So I'm wondering how that works. Maybe that's a thing. I'm just gonna leave the light on. I don't think it'll wreck my battery that quick. Come on, pick up the hose. Good lord. There we go. All right, let's see if we can sell. Actually, this is the sell bin for smaller items. I think if you throw it in here. I'm really curious to see whether I can sell my garbage or whether it will just like at least get rid of it. I just don't want it around. It's kind of messy. Takes up space I don't need. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, they got the ladder inside here too. Nope. All right, grab our fuel filter if I can get a hold of it. There we go. Can I sell my garbage? Survey says I can actually. Well, I'm going to get a tiny bit for it. It's not really going to count for much, but wait a minute. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so we've got to go to the blacksmith and convert all this gold that we have into gold bars. I need to drop off the magnetite on the way by. And then once we get enough gold bars, which is it's definitely going to take a while because at 3,500 grams, we're going to need, you know, probably, well, it's going to cost me gold and/or cash to make the bars. So I'm either going to need like 6 or 7 gold bars, I think, in order to sell this all. Which got me a decent amount of money, which is nice, but it's going to take a little time. Dropping off the magnetite got us to 83,000 grams, so let's look in terms of upgrades. It takes 35,000 grams to do an upgrade for time. I feel like that is one I'm definitely going to upgrade. I don't want to spend a crazy amount of time on that. So if I upgrade that, and then I upgrade the max, that's going to cost me 50,000, which is just a little bit more than I have. I can also reduce my costs, I guess. The next time upgrade is at 48,000, or sorry, 70,000. So maybe I'll hold on to the magnetite I have because I really want to speed up my processing of the gold. So we'll just do that for now. In the meantime, we're going to need to smelt a whole pile of gold bars. And given we can only do each bar 567 grams at a time, it's going to take a while. So 6.5 bars of gold later, I've got $176,758 to my name. Which should go quite a distance, I think, in buying some new machinery. Now, hopefully, I don't have to spend more than that because I prefer not to go into negatives. As long as we can keep running at a profit, it's great. I mean, there's a point at which I could start to like buy claims and stuff too, so I'll get to keep a greater proportion of my profit and not have to shell out like that 30% overhead fee, which is just frankly a little bit crazy. Whoops, I probably turned the light off. But for now, that's not bad. I mean, 176,000. I am going to have to pay a bunch of money, unfortunately, when it rolls into the next day, which should be pretty soon. But in the meantime, that's not bad. Okay, so I kind of want to get the rock truck, but this is 114,000, so we're not doing that yet. We're going to go and look at the front end loader over here. That's wow, 144,000. I probably should have done a little price shopping beforehand. So looking at what we need to get for this particular plant, we want to go to tier 3, and that's what I want to step up to because we've been using the mobile wash plant until now. So this is going to require a shaker, a trommel. It says duplex jig, but we actually need 2 of those. We need sluice boxes, big power generator, cables and stuff to be able to haul it around because we have to move the equipment around a little bit. We've got our water pump already, so we don't have to worry about that part of it just yet. We'll need mats, of course, for the sluice runs as well. And then there's also an option to do like an extension that adds a hog pan onto the end after the duplex jig to get even more gold. And of course, you have more mats and stuff you have to use. But we're gonna need a total of 6 mats, I guess, for the sluice boxes. I don't know that I have enough money. I thought 170,000 was gonna go a lot farther than it looks like it's going to, because the front end loader alone is gonna cost me a good chunk. Oh my good lord. All right, I'm nowhere near the amount of money that I need. This is 258,000 just for the trommel. Oh, you know what? This is a bigger one though. Old Arnold's trommel's 258,000. This one's only 29,000. I could probably make do with that one for now. It's not going to be as good as some of these larger ones are. With 534,000. Yeah. This is going to cost just a little bit. Okay, well let's go ahead and we'll get the stuff we need. I need this shaker deck. So this thing's this shaker deck will actually take care of getting rid of like the large rocks and stuff. That's 94,000 by itself. Good lord. Glacier Creek, that's over $1 million. Yep, we're not getting that one. This is the D Rocker, 480,000. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm probably gonna need a loan. This is nutty. This thing here is another 47,000. So just between the shaker deck and this thing, I'm pretty much tapped out. Let's go see what we can get loan-wise, because frankly, this is turning into a lot more expensive shopping trip than I thought it would. All right, my maximum loan I can take it is 223,200, which would get me up to just about 400,000. Gosh, I hope this is going to be enough. I can change my installments and stuff here, but that just adds the total interest cost. I kind of want to lower that. I can't go any lower than 3 months. The days go by in this game really, really slowly. So I don't know that I'm going to need 3 months to pay this off, hopefully, but let's take that loan. We'll take it as the maximum amount we can just to make sure we have a little bit of buying power while we're shopping. Obviously, we still can't get the best stuff, but, you know, we'll get us something. All right, we just rolled into the new day. I processed 789.69 cubic meters of dirt. Got 2,766 grams of gold out of it. That's going to cost me $34,696. Just paid loan, 107,000. Wait, oh, that sucks. It just hit me for interest on a loan I just took out. I'm down to 257,000. Are you kidding me? For the sake of like 2 minutes, I just paid it a sick amount against that loan and lost like all of my purchasing power. Oh, man. That was like the worst timed loan in history. Gravel pummel. These things are $43,000 each. I don't even know that I can do this. Even with that loan, I took out a loan for nothing. Nothing. All right. Well, this is 96,000. So 96,000. The front end loader, which we're probably going to want to have if we're using this particular plant. Otherwise, there's really not much point if we don't have the loader. 147,000. I can't afford anything. I can't. I had 400,000 to work with, and it just, the game just kicked me in the groin. I gotta dig more gold. Man, that sucks. Well, in light of the fact that stuff is crazy expensive in this game, came back to the miner to do a little bit of digging, put a little gold in the pocket. We got 4,100 grams of gold now. Over here is the area that I was digging before, and you can see it's the nice big square there, but I also then expanded by cutting all the way through here, and we've dug out all this area over here. So, over in that little spot over there was where I started digging the first time, or maybe it was over here. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell now. Well, we've kind of expanded it all out. We've got a huge line we've dug out now. I've only got a small little spit of land over there that I can get by with equipment and stuff, so I got to be a little bit careful because I still have my lights trapped over there. I can't pass by over here now because I cut all the way to the logs. And I basically bisected my claim here. But on the plus side, we do have a whole bunch more gold to work with. So, since we're dealing with Fat Tony at the bank, those loans they have are just absolutely crazy. I'm going to try and be maybe a little more careful with our spending this time. I did have a few breakdowns and stuff, so I've got like some spare hoses and stuff here. I think I'm going to leave them behind. Stick them over here with all the rest of our spare junk. Let's go into town and do some shopping. I'm going to need to smelt a bunch of gold so we can you know, spend some cash and stuff. We'll see how much money we get for all these bars. Then we'll try to sort out our loan situation, try to get a better loan in place. And, yeah. I mean, hopefully I can get what I need and things aren't going to be crazy because, you know, there's just, it's so much money. But I want to upgrade to that Tier 3 wash plant. The gold price is on the rise, so that's going to bode well for our nice stack of gold bars, of which we have a bunch. That 4,000 grams of gold turned into quite a few. So hopefully this will give us a decent amount of money to work with. And then maybe we'll take out a loan from Fat Tony here at the bank. just to pad the amount of money we have to work with so we can make sure we don't run into a cash shortage this time when we're shopping, because frankly that was a huge pain in the butt and I had to go and like redo it all, and I was expecting to have more than that. I don't know why. Please tell me that's not the total amount of money I have and just the total amount of money I just sold for. Nope, that's my total amount. Wow. 4,000 grams of gold I had stacked up there. I got 279,000. Yeah, definitely gonna need a loan. So the thing I figured out about the loans is that I was thinking of like 3 months for the scenario for some reason, but it's actually just the number of installments. I don't know why I read that wrong. But nevertheless, we're gonna take out the largest loan we can get. So 331,000. That's gonna get us over 500,000 to work with. Now the installments are paid in days, so the shorter number of these I have, you know, the less total interest you pay, but the larger the payments are. So daily payment of 159,000, not terribly feasible. Let's maybe go to like, I don't know, 15 days. That's wow. We're gonna pay a lot of interest, but the daily payment amount is manageable. So as long as we can keep bringing in gold, you know, we can pay that off easy enough. When we build it up high enough, total due 729,000. That's disgusting. There really is Fat Tony running this thing. Like, who puts out loans at that rate? Good lord. I mean, well, all right. Whatever. You know, maybe we'll go to 12. So we have $611,000 to work with. We're gonna need the shaker, the trommel, 2 duplex jigs, sluice boxes, a big power generator, cables, and then ideally I would really like to get the front end loader, because without that, this wash plant is just not going to be nearly as efficient. Now the funny thing is, I'm not going to have a hopper to dump into. D-rocker, Arnold Trommer, big power generator, cable, sluice. I guess I could probably make do with just, I don't know, like what I have here in this system. We can dump directly into this. This is like to get rid of the big rocks. We dump onto that, and then it goes through the shaker deck. That gets rid of the big rocks, or the remaining big rocks. We get the smaller particulate that goes down. I don't know why we would need a trommel after that. Anyway, it goes down through the trommel, down into these sluice runs, into the duplex jig at the bottom, where we'll catch gold here, and then we'll also catch gold here, and then we'll have the option later on to add on this fancy hog pan at the end too, I guess. I don't know, crazy. But in the meantime, let's just buy the basics of what we need. Hopefully we have enough money. All right, so the shaker is over here. This is the fancy shaker we're gonna get. It's pretty pricey, 102,000, but I guess we can afford it. Hopefully. Oh, I can also rent this stuff. Wow, I was looking at buying this stuff, but I can just rent it. Daily cost is only 4,085. I mean, the days actually go by pretty slow in this game, and the seasons are really short too. I only have like 9 days left or something of summer already. Summer literally just started, but it was only like 10 or 12 days long, I think, in total. So I could rent it for 4,000 a day. Here I was worried about buying all this stuff outright, but I kind of want to upgrade anyway, so maybe we should just rent this stuff. I mean, it's going to be expensive, but I think I just wasted a whole pile of time digging, a whole pile of dirt I didn't have to dig. Oh my god, I hate my life. Alright, we'll need the trommel as well. We'll just rent that, I guess, too. Alright, so duplex jigs. We're going to need 2 of these. I'm going to rent up 2 of those. Gravel pump we don't need. I'm going to need sluice boxes. ST sluice box. I mean, that seems kind of long. I mean, I think I need 2 of these. I'm not sure, though. There's also these sluice boxes. I guess this is the trommel one? I don't know if that's right. I don't see too many other options here, though, so I guess we'll buy this one. These ones aren't expensive. We're going to buy these outright. So we'll have our 2 sluice boxes. It looks like I'm going to need like the wire racks and stuff for it, so we're going to have to get all of that at the supply shop. Here's the conveyor belt hopper. It's actually great for feeding into the system, but it's like 2 parts. It's like the hopper and then this conveyor belt that then feeds into our plant. So I'm not going to worry about that maybe right away. Let's see. Planter. Well, we know we need the large power plant over here. 51,000 for this. I'm just going to buy this outright because I know we're going to need that. Front-end loader, I'm going to buy this outright also because I know we need this, and it's something I'm going to keep long-term. So that will be good. Well, I mean, it's only showing a few items here, so I'm kind of hoping that that intermediate sluice thing is kind of already there. So I got the 2 sluice runs here. We've got the trommel, duplex jigs. This, all right, I think we've got it pretty much all. We need mats and we need racks to keep all this stuff in. This is just kind of showing all the assembly and everything. So we'll need our moss mats. We might need more wires and stuff too, so I should probably make sure we have all those that I'm going to need. But I think we're pretty much good to go. I still have 611,000, but I haven't actually paid for anything yet. We also are going to have to get all this stuff shipped out to our claim, so that's going to be another thing. So it's going to cost $217,349. It's starting to get dark. Man, it's been so rainy. Like, for summertime, I wasn't really expecting it. 9 days until autumn. I was expecting it to be sunny a little more. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need to take all this stuff. Trommel, 2 duplex jigs, 2 sluice boxes, the big power generator, and the front-end loader. Now, I did already upgrade the claim once, so I have room for 2 machines there, so we've got that covered off. It's going to cost me $8,250 to transport it, but I feel like that's totally worth it. Pretty much just have to get, like, the sluice mats, or the sluice mats, the miner's moss or whatever for the sluice runs, the racks to keep it in place, and then, like, cables and stuff so we can lift things around. Well, all my stuff's been delivered, which is great. It's going to take quite a bit to get all this set up here. Now, we have our new front-end loader, duplex, and everything. It looks like they gave me the front-end loader with basically no gas in it. So, conveniently enough, I have a fuel tank already sitting back here that's got a decent amount of fuel in it. It's probably a good thing. All the stuff here that we just bought for our new wash plant is going to get set up over here. So, we'll be closer, like, much closer to this end of the claim, and I can start digging in here and feeding in. Now, ideally, I'd like to dig my way all the way down to the holes that I have sort of already dug out down there, and that will give me the option to kind of connect everything up and hopefully get to, like, finally get to some of that dirt that was way down in the bottom of those holes that I just couldn't reach, even with the larger excavator. So there should be some really good gold down there once we kind of make our way down there. We'll get down there with the front end loader. We can use that to clean up. By the time I get that far away from the plant, I'll also be getting the dump truck to make that a little bit easier. Since we have a little bit more money to continue doing some shopping with, I think we'll go to the tablet and see what we can unlock here. Stuff's not terribly expensive. If we unlock the equipment store, I think I can come in here and order things on the tablet from the equipment store, and then I won't have to go all the way into town to get stuff, which would be pretty amazing if it just sort of shows up. Because frankly, driving back and forth to town is like a huge waste of time, so we don't want to do that. We can also look at workers. This is locked for 10,000, but I want to see how the workers work in the game now. It used to be that you would buy them, but they would just sort of do stuff. But I don't know now. So workers in the wash plant components, workers in vehicles, minus 0% to fuel usage, plus 0% to wash plant performance. I mean, I think putting them on the wash plant actually improves the output of your stuff. I mean, let's see what we got waiting. So new worker. This is Troy Gardner. He costs $114 a day, 26% work efficiency. Yeah, no, not interested in you, Troy. Really? That's the only guy? Troy's the only one that is interested in... No. Oh. Hire, reject. Reject him. Are you sure you want to reject the CV? You won't be able to hire this person anymore. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh. No, I was right. There really was only one person. All right, well, other people will come along. We can try and hire somebody. And I think we can have them work on, like, the hog pans and stuff while we're doing other things. If not, I could put them maybe to work on the wash plant once we get it set up, and hopefully that will make it, I don't know, more efficient or something. I'm not entirely sure how they reworked the workers in the game. We also have an option for transport to move our own machines, which is pretty cool. I don't really need to do that yet until we get our next claim, I don't think. Notifications for breakdowns or repairs. We'll unlock that too. I don't know what it does, but... Oh. Information, equipment, breakdown, or repairs. I mean... Machines have been bought. Small excavators are waiting for transport. I don't understand. I sold the small excavator, so I didn't really... Oh, is this just like a... I think this might just be a history of things. So you can see all the stuff that's broken, yeah. Hydraulic hose, wash plant jets, more hydraulic hoses. Interesting. All right, so I don't really... I'm not entirely sure what I need that for. I think I pretty much just wasted $10,000 or whatever on that thing, but that's fine. We gotta go to the machine store and order stuff from there, but I'm not really in a hurry to do that. Somebody wants to work for you. Check your tablet. Was there another person? Workers. Waiting. No, it's the guy I just rejected. All right, well, whatever. He was only 26% efficient anyway. I mean, who wants a guy like that? The day is just dawning. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. I think I'm going to tackle that next time. We'll get all the wash plants set up over here, and we can finally start digging in the dirt with the big fancy front-end shovel instead of the normal excavator and stuff. I'd like to make as much money as soon as possible to get this loan paid off to the bank, because frankly, Fat Tony just charges absurd amounts to have any money borrowed from him, and it's just not worth it in the long run. If I had been paying more attention, I wouldn't have taken out the loan, although I'm pretty much right down to that amount now. I could have just rented things, I guess. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the video. When we come back next time, we'll get all of this set up so we have our first in-place wash plant instead of the mobile wash plant, and start digging some serious dirt. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.